Hello. Why is it that I've put on this playlist and I put it on shuffle and it's just played 3 songs like down the list? I don't think this is I don't think that the shuffle on this is real. I think it's fake. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, sorry. Hey Neb. How are you? This must be weird. This is the first stream that you've watched that I've done like in 6 months. Just like how the moon landing was faked. Exactly. It was as fake as the shuffle on this playlist. No, I don't believe that. I feel like I had to clarify that. I feel like I have to actually say that now. That I don't believe it was fake. Right. I want to like, I feel like I need to pause the music to go back to the game music, but I don't want to. I might just leave it. Okay, how about this? Let's turn all the way down. And then I can do that. I don't know if it's maybe too quiet for you guys though. Should I, well, you can just let me know. Because it sounds okay to me, but then I don't know.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Oh, this is just to talk to Aragorn and Rivendell. Yeah. I'm not gonna read that because we're probably not gonna hand it in. At least not yet. Oh, that's to go to the North Downs. Yeah. Because I don't want to go. I don't want to go there just yet. No, that's not what I said. You've taken that out of context. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. It was real. I believe it was real. Please. No. No, the chat is not recorded apart from on my stream, which is also end up being a VOD. Oh, shit. Didn't we just listen to this one? Okay, I'm gonna just play a random one and then hope that it sorts itself out. Whoops. I have a wiki? Have I made it? Have I made it on the internet? That I have a wiki? That's pretty cool. Actually, no. I haven't made it on the internet because no one has sent me a death threat yet. That's how you know. Because someone will send me a death threat. Fingers crossed. And then I'll know that I've made it. How are you guys doing today? What have you been up to? Right, we've got to destroy these Angmarim. And I got a deed for that, which is nice. It's not too late. You can always watch the VOD back afterwards. And I can... Oh no, I don't see any timestamps so in this, in what I'm using, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what time I said it. But it's within like the first 10 minutes or so. So it probably wouldn't be too difficult. I've done it before. When I've been watching people's streams and then they say something and I miss it. So I just like write down what time and then do it afterwards. It's too much effort for a joke that's run out of mileage now. Never. It's never too late for jokes. Looking into the satchel, you see several documents written in the black speech. You cannot read what they say, but believe if you brought them to the rangers at Tinadir, they may be able to translate them. Oh, and something else. Tham Andalath was the ancient home of a great smith, one who made the weapons for the line of kings themselves. While most of his work has been lost to history, his influence is seen in every blade we wield. Goblins now camp within the walls of the ruins, foul and wicked creatures. They are more clever than I often give them credit for, and very devious. However... Ooh! Thank you! Thanks, droid! That's sweet. I have gestated to a full-term subscribe, baby. You'll get the little icon of the teacup now. Jeff gave it to me for free. It was part of your Amazon Prime sub. Not free. But yeah, also the taxes that you have to pay to compensate for Amazon operating in our country. None of us are free. Yeah. Let's just pretend that it's fine so that we don't die from sadness. They are often more clever than I often give them credit for, and very devious. However, if done correctly, one can trick them into believing something much larger is going on around them, and frighten them into a panic. Night and day, the flames of Than Andalath are constantly burning. The goblins never let them go out. They must fear the darkness, and believe something out there will get them, if the fires are not lit. If we are to be both the quencher of those flames and the object of terror in the darkness, the goblins will flee from the ruins with great haste. Once they are gone, another part of our history falls back within our hands. Let's do it. I was thinking that I might play on my character. Excuse me. What's this? Oh, it's a 10% virtue experience gain. Maybe I should do deeds. Maybe I should do deeds on my guardian. But that's kind of boring. Thanks for the clip. Oh, Daniel Devi. I hope I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend. And that's the first goblin I've killed in Evendim. How is that? How is that the first goblin I've killed in Evendim? Didn't I kill a bunch down here? Oh, maybe it's Maybe that still counts as the Shire. I think it might still count as the Shire down there. Thank you. Gosh, I don't know what to do then. Because with that virtue thing, that 10% virtue XP gain, I feel like I should do deeds on my Guardian. But then I also kind of wanted to do my other hunter on this server has that I've been doing deadly +0 on, because this one is just my chill character on normal, because I just wanted a chill character to play. This weapon is dull but not worn. It looks old but ceremonial. Perhaps you should collect a few more and bring them to the ranges of Tinadir. Yeah, I just wanted a chill character to play without worrying about dying. And I wanted to be able to just gather stuff, like, without having to think, oh god, I've got to change the difficulty. It would help if I selected the goblin. I haven't checked, but I think you're my first follower in like 6 months. And the reason for that is because this is my second stream since... So I streamed last week and that was my first stream in 6 months. Because I was sorting out my brain. My brain is very messed up. So I was sorting that out. I'm still sorting it out. It's like an ongoing thing. I think it might be ongoing forever at this point. But I'm just gonna have to try and stay on top of it. What are you up to at the moment, Droid? Are you playing Valheim? I thought for a minute I'd missed 2 fires then, but they're just out here. And I don't have any more blades to pick up, so that's good. Yeah, exactly. And I just do this for fun. So, yeah. But I've been having a lot of fun recently when, since I started doing it again last week. It's been great. Eating nuts mostly. Nice. This scroll fragment looks interesting, but it is illegible by itself. Perhaps in combination with other fragments, the original document can be restored. I think I've seen this quest come up on my Guardian. And I thought it was really strange because I've literally never seen that quest come up before. I don't know if it's a new thing. Because I swear I've done these quests in Evendim like dozens of times. And I've never seen this old trove quest. The goblins have fled, terrified of whatever may roam in the darkness. You have reached the end of the journal. You should return to Old Calway. Sounds good. You know what I forgot to pick up? The VIP item. I should definitely do that. I think I picked up that quest with the marker there. What have I got? Go to Mickle Delving. Go to Aragorn in Rivendell. I guess I didn't pick up all the quests last time. I think I was getting towards the end of the stream, which is probably why. This one again? I can't remember what song it was that just played. Never mind. I don't know what's going on with that. But I normally use Spotify and I'm not using it right now, so I'm wondering... I wonder if the Lotro music is on Spotify. I have never looked. Interesting. It will take some time to go through this, as I can sense evil on most of the documents, and it's all written in the tongue of the enemy.
How can I be of service?
It's nice to watch British streamers. I've only recently started playing Lotro and there seems to be a plethora of British streamers. Nice. I haven't actually checked out many of the Lotro streamers in quite some time, but I think it would definitely be worth it because there's quite a few people who do stream this game, which is really nice. These are in much worse shape than I could have hoped. Time and the goblins have not been kind to them. Hopefully we can still glean some value from them.
What can I do for you?
The estates within the Twilight Fields are now within our control. There is still some work to do at Tham Ornan, but I believe we can now handle the situation that remains. You have done great work for us. Perhaps one day my blade will join with yours, and we will stand before our enemies together. I don't need any of this stuff that he's giving. What did I get? Friend? Friend! I'm now a friend with the Rangers. That's nice. The estates are back in order, and while there is still much to do within them, that is work we can handle ourselves over time. The Twilight Fields are not yet safe, however. There still remains Ostherin. Torogathir is charged with watching over this ruined fortress, and while he has been able to do some work to prevent the problems there from growing, he has not had the time nor support to solve them. Follow the road east towards the North Downs. You'll find Torogathir on a small hill north of the road above the ruins of Ostherin. Oh, he's got more. Go to Rivendell. Sounds good. I can sense evil in most of the documents. Oh, Calloway on the Conservative Manifestos 1950 to present. Sounds a bit like Torogathir is getting distracted. That's the root of the problem. Hey, oh, how do I say your name? Can I call you Airy? Can you like spell it phonetically? I think the J is like... I'm not really sure. How's it going anyways? Arish. I can do Erish.
Might I take a moment?
How is it going? I am at least guaranteed to never have a name conflict with another. Yeah, that's nice. Like, so is that how you would... Actually, no, I probably shouldn't ask that. I was going to say, is that your actual name? But then, like, that... I probably shouldn't ask that on the internet. But it's good that you can have... You can probably have that name everywhere. Which is really good. It's nice when, like, everything is the same. Then it's easy for people to just add you as friends on stuff. Have you seen the creatures called salamanders? They are rather akin to worms, but seem to me to be an entirely new breed of creature. We have not seen them in Evendim until recently, when Tyrrunen, the island on the west side of the lake, became infested with the creatures. At night, the island seems to be burning with the flames of these strange beasts. A number of salamanders have also been seen in the Barendalf, south and east of Tinadir. Could it be that the creatures are spreading? Venture to Tyrrunen if you are willing, and discover the source of this plague of salamanders. There is a ruin in the centre of the island called Tollabel. Perhaps some clue to the origin of the salamanders may be found there. Not my real name. Ironically, I worked with a guy called Harish. It sounded similar. People were confused when I often responded to his name.
What can I do for you?
You have been sent by Ara here. Good. We have great need of trustworthy warriors to help us against the growing threat of robbers and the like that have grown up in recent months here. For we are few, and it threatens to overwhelm us.
Stay a moment.
Greetings, Feline. You have arrived at a difficult time. We have been stretched terribly thin by the incursions of the Angmarim into our lands. Ooh, another quest. I see a ring and I'm like, ooh. I'm gonna start again. You have arrived at a difficult time. We have been stretched terribly thin by the incursions of the Angmarim into our lands, and by the number of lawless brigands that have been stirred up by the gathering clouds of war. It is against the latter which I hope you can aid us. The bands of tomb raiders have become so bold of late that they have taken to wearing sashes of allegiance to their various unsavoury leaders. I would have you bring me these sashes as proof of their defeat. If you can do this for us, then I will see to it that your name is regarded well among the wardens of Innuminas. Yeah, I've done it. Your actions speak well of your skill and bravery. Would that I could reward you more handsomely for your efforts, but our resources are drawn thin, and our thanks must suffice for the time being.
Might you spare a moment of time?
Oh, this is the riddle one. I have come into possession of a riddle, Feline, that may lead the way to buried treasure. A Dunedain landholder buried something somewhere in Evendim, fearful that it might be taken by the Witch King's forces if Fornos fell. It seems that the landholder's line was extinguished in the battle, his lands abandoned, but I believe that his treasure remains unfound. Here is the riddle, Feline, the only directions I have found, and those not easy to come by. 2 roads pass through green fields. 4 kings watch the meeting of the ways. I do not know where this might be, but there is a crossroads east of Tinadir. Perhaps this riddle speaks of the crossroads of Canadiac. Canadiac? I think when it's CH, it's just a hard C. Bandits are 80% less likely to start a raid while they don't have sashes to hold their pants up. It's true. Not many people know that. But it's, yeah, 100%. They would just be too preoccupied making more Right, what is... It seriously is not doing shuffle. It's just playing the songs one after the other. But never mind. Never mind. I do, but it's unfortunate that it is either it's basically all fan fiction that I have that's like readily available to read, and it's also super embarrassing. So yeah. I do have, let me think. I think that's all I have that's like online. Because everything else is sort of like still being worked on. Well, I say that very loosely because I have not worked on stuff in quite some time, but I have lots of files with lots of words in that haven't been edited. But yeah, just fan fiction. The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. It is, if it once marked the location of the treasure, it has surely been found. The marker bears an inscription, all but worn away by the passage of time. The inscription on this stone marker is barely legible, but these words can just be made out. To settle disputes, men fight in the ring of stone. Outside the wall, my marker lies hidden. This new riddle may reveal the true location of the treasure. I think I'm gonna just like have a look before I do it. I think that the next one is in Osferod. Ay. I did partly remember that, but yeah. Are you sure you would be interested in reading it? Because it's like, when I say fan fiction, I mean like sparkly vampire fan fiction that I wrote some time ago. So I'm not sure if that's like up your street. Well, if you're sure you want to read it, then I guess I can link it to you. Let me see. I had some other stuff too. I did some, I do have a Shadowhunters one, because I was into that for a bit. There you go. Enjoy. Well, another stranger to this town. Now I'm not the only one. My stomach is always getting me into trouble, and this is no exception. I was in the mood for a nice thick boar steak, cooked to perfection, sizzling in its own juices. So I decided to go hunting in the North Moors. Well, I went a little further than I'd planned and wound up here. Never knew anyone lived in this place. They say it's haunted. Well, anyway, I decided I never had Evendim boar before, so I thought I might as well try some while I'm here. It should have been a simple matter of finding a nice healthy boar, but you know what? I haven't seen a single boar since I've come here. That can't be right. How do people up here manage without plenty of boars to satisfy their cravings for delicious steaks? That's just unnatural. There has to be boars in Evendim. There just has to be. Go look for boars, Faylene. Don't come back until you've searched high and you've searched low. I'm not interested in boar meat from other places either. It's Evendim or nothing. Now it's a matter of professional responsibility and curiosity. Find me an Evendim boar and find one quick. We've got a very critical quest. Almost as critical. Maybe even more so than the main story. The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. If it once marked the location of the treasure, it has surely been found. The marker bears an inscription, all but worn away by the passage of time. The inscription on this stone marker is barely legible, but these words can just be made out. From this beach, you can see Ratnost, a short swim across the water. This new riddle may reveal the true location of the treasure. Yeah, that's going to be all the way up there, so we can do that later. But we did go on a bit of a detour. I think that we unlocked the stables, but I can't be 100% sure. So I'm just going to go up there and do it. Hey, Lancelink, how are you doing? It's good to see you again. I am alive. I've just been up and down. But I'm really glad to be streaming again. I'm getting there. I'm starting to feel like myself again. Yeah. It's been like a lot's happened. I hope so. Yeah. Because like there has been some points that have been like really good and I've been really happy, but then I've also like gone completely the other way a bunch of times. So it's been very up and down. But I think the best thing is that I've been having counselling and that's ongoing now. So, and that's been helping a lot. You know, I still haven't been to Bree to pick up my VIP items. I'm gonna have a repair bill on all of my armour. But I suppose it's not going to be that bad, because it's not like we're doing this on Deadly 6 or anything. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
How can I be of service?
So, after dealing with every other problem they could find first, they finally sent help to me. Better late than never, I suppose. I don't think any of these cloaks are going to be that good, so let's have a look at what they look like. I'm not really into any of them, to be honest. Chat member essay form of counselling. What's that? Oh, as a form of counselling. No, I don't think so. Because when you see a counsellor, they're like professional and stuff. But talking to people does help. Like talking to friends. Chat friends. Same thing. Because yeah, like people need to talk to each other. It's like it's a thing. It's a human need. You need to talk to people. Hold, friend. Are you passing into Evendim? I would have you deliver a message to Calenglad, a friend of mine and true. The fighting on the fields of Fornos continues, but we are holding our own. Tell Calenglad he need not spare any rangers to come to my aid. What? He just told me. He just told me he needs help. Calenglad is in charge of the ranger camp on the island of Tinadir. Far to the west along the road that passes through Path Adul. Adul? I always get confused about the UI. UIAL. Aduil. Aduil. Path Adul. And beyond the crossroads of Canadiac. The rangers of the north have an encampment on Tinadir, just off the eastern shore of Lake Nenuel. It's the UI again. Lake Nenuel. Oh my god. Tomb robbers and other unsavory men plague the shores of Evendim, and I would have Calenglad dedicate his forces to combating them, rather than dividing his forces and preparing less effective defences. Go now, and good fortune go with you into Evendim.
Would you do something for me?
Osterion is an ancient fortress made to watch the pass between North Downs and Evendim. She was to answer the call of Fornost and support it if the need ever came. The need and the call did come, but support did not. Osterion abandoned Fornost. For that, all who served within were cursed, branded as oath-breakers, and left to stand their posts until they redeemed themselves. The time for redemption has come, and we are going to deliver it. I have devised a couple of plans for doing this. I do not know if any will succeed, but I believe they are worth trying. Yeah, I agree, Lancelink. Hi Twitch, put an F in the chat to fix my deeply rooted self-esteem issues. I mean, it's more of like just like chatting and hanging with friends. Like it does help. But it is different to like actually fixing the deeper issues. You should go on your Bumble looking for tomb robbers and other unsavory men. I don't need to put that. I find they find me all on their own, and I do the same. I find them all on my own. I've always been scared of seeing a counsellor. I think I'm worried that there might be something wrong with me, but would rather not find out about it. So well done. Takes a lot of guts to admit you have some issues and need help. Thank you. It sort of just got to the point though, really, that like Oh, this is going deep. It got to the point where I was so ill mentally that if I didn't see anyone about it, like professionally, then I would no longer be here. So yeah, it was a very hard time. Several times. So yeah, but I keep going with it because it's always like there's still things I want to change, and sometimes it still like pulls me back like towards where I was before, and I want to stop that from happening. But it's like I saw something the other day on TikTok about this lady who is afraid of going to the dentist, but the way she deals with that is that she thinks that anything that's going on is already a problem and they're just there to help fix that problem. So I guess with like counseling and therapy and everything, the problems are already there. They're just gonna try and help you get through them rather than just sort of like keeping them away, like putting them in the back of your head and ignoring it. Thank you. Everyone deserves help as well. I don't know if that's the fan fiction part is sarcasm. I hope not. But thank you. Yeah, it's hard sometimes thinking like I do feel bad about myself quite a lot and think bad things about myself quite a lot. So it is quite a struggle to I don't know what I was saying. Oh, I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, it's just quite a struggle to like think well of myself. I'm glad you're enjoying that one. That was one that I wrote a year ago exactly, because I was doing it for NaNoWriMo last year. So I think there are quite a few typos and stuff in it where I haven't had the time when I was writing it to like look over it. I was just writing like a chapter at a time and publishing it immediately because that's sort of like the motivation of other people reading it, and some of their comments was like really helpful to keep pushing myself to keep writing. Stream's going good, Neb. Hope you're enjoying BDO. I still need to play some more of that, but I think I sit down and think, oh, I could play it, and then someone's streaming or whatever, or something else needs my attention. Like before I was gonna stream today, I was gonna play some House Flipper because I still haven't finished playing the new DLC stuff for that game. And I ended up calling my phone company to sort out my phone bill. And then I started doing some diary stuff because I've got my holiday next weekend. And then I was looking at stuff for that. Yeah. I keep thinking about playing stuff and then something else just grabs my attention, so. Would you agree that most, not all, have self-esteem? Sorry, self-esteem. Neb has some self-esteem issues. No. Because of the elf thing. No. This is their way to branch out socially and mentally. I do think a lot of people do have those issues. I think it was like... I think there was a period of time when it seemed like kind of wrong to like love yourself and think good things about yourself, and I don't know why. Like when I was a teenager, it felt really wrong to be like trying to do that, and it was like it felt almost cool to like hate yourself. I don't know why that was a thing. Maybe I'm making that up. It felt like there was pressure to be hating yourself, and I don't know where that comes from. Yeah, maybe it was an emo thing, because I had a few friends who were like emo. And it was like, it was really uncool to love yourself. So maybe it sort of comes from that. Do you mean, Lancelink, looking back at your comment, do you mean like chatting on Twitch is like a way to branch out socially and stuff? Because definitely, it's a great way to meet people and make friends. Emos are like, my music is so depressing. But it's on energetic pop punk. Yeah.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I should read these quests. When Fornor sent forth the call, Ostherin did not answer. She remained dormant, allowing the fortress of the North Downs to fall to the enemy. That decision rested solely with its commander. He has paid dearly for his decision that day. His spirit stands before the doorway into Ostherin, ever watchful of all around. He has never been allowed to stop or rest. The more I watch him, the more I pity him. Punished for eternity for a decision made in a moment ages ago. I feel he has paid his due and wish to end his penance. For this to be done, I believe that he must share in the fate that Fornor suffered on that dire day. He must taste the pain of the defeat himself.
Would you do something for me?
I think 182 comes to mind. If I've probably listened to them, but it would have been like literally years ago. Instead of going to bars to meet people, for example, this is a safe way to open yourself up and hopefully see people with the same interests of you. Oh yeah, definitely. God, it's so nerve-wracking. Like going out and talking to strangers, it's like, ooh. I don't know the lyrics to any songs. Maybe if I like heard maybe the most popular ones I probably would have heard of. But yeah, I can't think right now. I doubt anyone is ugly. I doubt, highly doubt. I have spent many a day observing the spirits within Ostherin. They move as if they are still on patrol, walking the walls and paths, seeking out the enemy. Many times they found one. Tomb robbers have tried to ransack Ost-Herin, correctly presuming the ruins of the fortress hold valuables. They have not accomplished much, though. They fear the spirits and try to avoid them. For when the spirits find them, they do attack, and the robbers lose more than win. The robbers within the ruins present two problems. They are slowly carting off our legacy, and they are not allowing the spirits to be at rest. I wish you to drive the tomb robbers out. We shall see if that helps to quiet the ruins.
Would you do something for me?
All of the soldiers who served at Ost-Herin signed documents that swore their allegiance and service to the North Kingdom. To truly honour that, they would have gone to defend Fornos when it was besieged. Most of the soldiers at Ost-Herin were cursed due to nothing of their own doing. It is a difficult position to be in as a soldier. Do you follow the orders of your commander even when you know they are wrong? Can you blame a soldier for doing so? They still carry those writs of honour after all these years. Gather them from the spirits and return them to me. Perhaps I can find a way to consider them honoured and release them from this torment. Please. I'm out of slots. What have I got? I've got 41 quests. Right. This is a repeatable one. Oh, I still have a bunch of stuff to do in the Lone Lands. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one.
Could I speak with you a moment?
And that should solve the issue, because in 10 minutes time the ball quest will finish and we can hand that in. And also this Ost-Herin stuff is like a meta quest. I realise you've been playing this for years. Have you seen anything different lately when it comes to older content or any quests that you have never done? Actually, yeah, today, right, there was a quest come up that I've not really seen before until this server started. An old trove, level 36, and it popped up when I killed a brigand. And it's like, you found an interesting scroll fragment. By itself, it is legible, but perhaps in combination with other fragments, the original scroll can be restored. And it was like, it just auto-bestowed, like, while I was, like, after I killed something here. And, oh my god, I almost heart-seeked that rabbit with 1 HP. Oh my god, that poor animal. I would have been so sad. Yeah, I had it on my Guardian come up, but I haven't, and on this character, obviously. But I've never seen it before, and I've done these quests in this area like dozens of times. Be cool that they put the original date the quest was made. Yeah, that would be cool. Or like when it was updated. But I guess it would just clutter the UI a bit. Right, I think I'm gonna go from there. Because the shuffle on that is not, I hate it. I know I like keep going on about it, but I hate it. It's not working and it's being weird, like it's playing the same stuff. I wonder if there's a way to add stuff to Spotify that's like in your files. because that would be perfect. I've got a bunch of songs that I own on CD that aren't actually on Spotify. Like, there are a bunch of Pink songs and they're not on Spotify, which is really annoying because, like, some of them are my favorite songs. And I just want to add them into my playlists. Okay, I don't actually need any more tomb robbers. I need one more ghost though. Done. Okay, Lance Link. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. It was really nice to see you again as well. Hope you have a good weekend. And I will see you maybe next time. I don't know, I don't know when I'm next gonna stream actually.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, you too. I sensed the commander leave this place not long ago. I believe he has finally found peace after all these long years. I thank you for delivering it to him.
Greetings.
Good. With these robbers out of the ruins, we shall see if the spirits calm.
How can I be of service?
For being as old as they are, the spirits have kept these writs in amazing shape. I can read every letter of the contract. Now, to see if I can find a way to honour them.
What do you need?
It will take a few days for everything at Ostheron to settle down. When things of this power and nature are stirred, they do not immediately calm. I will watch the progress and report back if we are successful.
Would you do something for me?
You should return to Tinadir and speak with Orcalway. He will be pleased to hear about our progress here at Ostheron. If I am correct, with the issues here resolved, the Twilight Fields are silent for the first night in a very long time. Oh, and we've done the old Trove quest as well. You found all the scroll fragments. Now all you have to do is put them together. And that absence of bore is going to run out as well in like 2 minutes. So we can probably just go to Osfrod and then travel from there using the stables. I love this Rohan music. So good. I love the music they use in the films as well for Rohan. Oh, we still have a minute to go. I guess I could sort out my inventory, which is actually so full up. Why do I have 2 of these? Let's use all of the rep. Yeah, I know you can just use all, but it's just as great to do that when you don't have a full stack. Dual the scroll cases. Oh, this is just for show. I thought for a minute I wasn't using the best bow I have. What's that one? Okay, that's also for cosmetic. And I need to do something with that. Map to the party tree. I might actually keep that because when there's a festival that will be useful. Let's see. I've got a bunch of stuff to send to people. I think send all the scholar stuff over. And the food. And the whetstones. I might need those shards for something. I'll send those as well. And I gotta send Neb some stuff too. Oh, I missed one. Never mind, that one's actually level 10, so I think I'll just sell it.